In this video, I'll talk about colored light and how it affects everything in the painting. And it's in my book, The Art Instruction Course, Color and Light, which is only $7 on Amazon. When white light with its rainbow of colors hits orange paint, the orange paint reflects only orange light back to our eye and absorbs all other light colors. But what if the paint were hit by a color other than white? Let's start with a perfect match where we have orange light hitting an orange surface, both made of red and yellow. The result is that the surface bounces all the red and yellow light to our eye, so the surface looks a saturated orange. In this case, we have orange light hitting a red surface. The red surface reflects the red light to our eye and absorbs the yellow light. Since only pure red is bouncing up to our eye, the surface looks a saturated red, but it's dark because it lost some of the yellow light. So far, we've looked at analogous colors between the light and the surface. But what happens when the light color is complementary to the color of the surface? If you shine a blue light onto an orange surface, the surface absorbs all the blue light. Since it doesn't receive any other type of light, it has nothing to reflect to the eye, so the surface looks black. This shows the opposite. That is, orange light hitting a blue surface. The blue surface absorbs all the red and yellow light, but it receives no blue light, so it has nothing to reflect to the eye. And again, this blue surface now looks black. What happens when a magenta-colored light hits a red surface? Magenta is made up of red and blue. So the red surface reflects the red light and absorbs the blue light. And the result is that only red is reflected to the eye, but the blue rays have been lost. So the result is a dark red. In this fireworks scene, the red fireworks enhances the rosy skin and the red umbrella because they both can reflect the red light. But the green umbrella and the green trees look black because they aren't receiving any green light. The red combines with the blue sky to make a magenta, and the clouds look like a light red. In this picture, the light is mainly orange, and the grass absorbs the red and orange light and uses it for photosynthesis, and then reflects a little bit of the yellow light from the orange. And that yellow light combines with the little bit of blue in the sky, so we do see some green in the grass, but it's a dark green because most of the light is absorbed. And also it's a dull green because orange and green are near complements, so you get sort of a brownish green color. Many people think that when you paint grass at sunset, you just use a dark green paint, but if you want it to look real, you really should put some orange in your green because that kills the brightness and it matches the color of the light. The color of this shadow is a blue-violet, and I isolated the color here. And why is that? Well, the umbrella blocks the sunlight, so it casts a shadow onto the chairs, but the blue skylight sends blue light rays everywhere, even underneath the umbrella. In addition, the red umbrella is made of fabric, so it lets light through, and that light turns red when it passes through the umbrella. So the violet is due to the blue skylight and the red light from the umbrella. And because these chairs are white, they show the color mix perfectly. If these chairs were dark brown or green, we might not notice the violet at all. In this picture, we know the color of light is orange because we see the tree trunks, which are normally brown, reflecting the orange light, this large cement block, and the wheel of the bicycle also usually brown or gray, reflecting the warm orange light. What is the color of the light in this picture? In order to determine that, we have to give the colors names, and the rule is that the color has to be on the color wheel. So the green grass in the shade, when it is hit by the sun, becomes yellow-green, and you can see that this yellow-green is a little lighter and yellower than the yellow-green on the color wheel. The yellow shirt in the sun, when hit by blue skylight, becomes yellow-green. The dull orange pants, when hit by blue skylight, becomes blue-gray. So the colors in the sun are the yellow-green grass, the yellow-green shirt, and the orange pants. And what do they have in common? Is yellow. So the color of the light is yellow. This picture has two types of light. There is the weak blue skylight that turns this gray chair into a blue-gray, and it turns the table into a light blue. And this yellow placemat is green when the blue skylight hits it. And then there's the strong yellow-orange sunset that turns this gray chair into a yellow-orange and makes the napkin and the flower a very bright saturated red. My Color and Light book, which is only $7, will have a link at the bottom of this video. And please remember to subscribe.